channel. If you're new here, I'm Corinne, a 30-something living alone. I left my teaching job after 10 years in the classroom at the end of last year, and I'm currently just doing some part-time work after I also recently shut down my virtual assistant business. And in today's video, I am going to take on the $50 grocery challenge. I've seen this around a bit on the internet, lots of people trying this out. The cost of living is wild. The price of those groceries is just going up, 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 and I can feel my weekly spend creeping up as well. So I thought, why not give the challenge a go, really be conscious of what I'm spending and try and really bring it down just to save a little bit of money at this time of year. Now, one of the keys to this $50 challenge is shopping your own fridge and pantry before you do the shop. So trying to use up anything that you've got that you haven't eaten yet. I would say that my food stocks are not particularly abundant at the moment. I have already been trying to use up things in my fridge and pantry. So we'll see what I've got and what I can use and what I can put together. One thing I know I've got is so many frozen bananas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8 frozen bananas. That is ridiculous. Whenever a banana looks like it's going bad and I haven't eaten it, I just like throw it in the freezer and then I never do anything with them. So I saw a recipe the other day, I think on Pinterest, and it's like a chocolate banana zucchini loaf. So I might make that because I think I have some flour in my pantry as well, so I shouldn't have to spend that much. This little cupboard in the wall is my pantry. It's so tiny, but luckily it's just me living alone. But this is it. So I usually keep like my staples up here. All right. Ooh, we've got a lot of 2-minute noodles, which are great. A great cheap thing to use in meals. I have a few of these microwave rice bowls, which I was taking to work. Some tomato paste. I think I've got a little bit of rice and pasta. Oh, yeah, I've got long grain rice and about half a bag of shell pasta. Some plain flour, and I've got some self-raising flour there as well. Baking things, I've got some sugar there. Some corn flour. In terms of snacks, this is about all the snacks I've got. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 muesli bars left. I normally take these to work with me, so that'll be handy. All right, so I've got a really good idea of what I've already got. Now I'm gonna sit down at my computer. Now, I always sit down before I go shopping and do a little bit of a meal plan. You can watch the video that I've done previously about how I organize what I'm gonna eat and how that works when it's just me living alone. But today is a little bit different because one of the other hacks or tips that I learned from the $50 shopping challenge, people who are doing it online, was to do a click and collect, or I think Woolworths call it direct to boot order. Because then you can take your time. Like, you're not running around the supermarket guessing how much you've like spent so far, or like grabbing things you don't need. You sit at your computer, you do it all on the online shopping platform, and then you know exactly how much you've spent. I know that Woolies direct to boot is free if you spend a minimum of $50. So it kind of works out perfectly for the $50 challenge that you can use the direct to boot service for free and kind of do it all that way. Now, one thing I want to clarify is that the $50 is for food. So like I need washing liquid and some food for Mason or things like that. That's not part of this. So it is $50 for groceries specifically. Okay, so I really like this feature that I've just found where you can click on half price and it shows you everything that has been marked down half price. It's one of the things that you can't really do in store. Like, you see the little stickers, but it's hard to, you've already written your list and then work out what's cheap. So I think doing it this way and seeing what's cheap and then building your list from there, it's a different way to do it, but I think I like it. I think because I have so many noodles, I may have a noodle meal this week. This recipe looks absolutely delicious. On Pinterest, it's crispy pork with saucy spicy noodles. So I just need some pork, some sauces. I think I have most of them. The noodles I've already got. I think that might be a winner. Okay, so another feature that I'm liking with doing this online is that you can sort by the unit price. So I'm looking at hoisin sauce and it's telling me how much it is per 100 mils. Although some of them are 100 grams, but it's a nicer way to just like compare. Which is what I would do in the supermarket. I would look at the tags and look at the price per like 100 mils or 100 grams. So I like that you can sort that way. I also like that I've got this running total up in the corner. I've spent $3.88 so far. I feel like this is gonna break the bank, but I had pinned a recipe for honey glazed salmon bowls. It just looks really, really delicious. Okay, so I'm up to $43.88 and basically I'm going to eat the pork noodles twice this week. I'm going to eat the salmon bowl twice this week and then freeze the other 2 serves of both of those. And then I have a frozen pork spaghetti that I'll eat. And then I need to work out what I'm getting for work and whether I can get the ingredients for this banana loaf I want to make. Yes, chocolate zucchini banana bread. Okay, I put in the ingredients for the banana zucchini loaf and I'm at $55 and that's with nothing for me to eat for lunch at work. So I think we're gonna have to scrap the salmon because the salmon was very expensive. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do a honey garlic chicken stir fry. Much, much cheaper. I've added that and I'm sitting at $39. So now I just need to pick something for my lunches this week. So I've got those little microwave rice bowls. I think I'm gonna try and use them for lunches. Maybe with some tinned salmon, so I can still get the salmon I wanted, and some seaweed. I think I've got 1 pack of seaweed in there. The little nori sheets. I have some Kewpie I can put on it. And I've got enough money, I might just grab an avocado. So my lunch will be the rice, the salmon, nori, avocado, Kewpie mayo. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, so I've put in everything. I've got my meal planner all set up in Notion. I'm having the pork noodles, that serves 4. So like 2 this week, save 2, freeze 2 for later. Then I'll have the chicken stir fry, I'll eat 2, I'll freeze 2 for later, another week. And then I've got 1 pork spaghetti that's in the freezer. I haven't planned Friday and Saturday because I often have dinner with my family or I go out, things like that. So I just don't really factor them in. For lunches, I'm getting some apples. I've already got muesli bars and then I'm doing the rice with salmon and nori. And all of that has come to $48.50 or $48.49. Perfect. So now I'm just gonna add some of the like cleaning products and things that I needed and it'll be over that $50 and I will be able to click and collect. Okay, it's not bad. This is a little bit small, but this is actually the perfect amount for what I am cooking. And it looks good. It's good fresh produce, so happy with that choice. That's fine. All right, interesting carrot choice. See, this is where click and collect. Like I like to choose my fruits and veggies, but you know, there's no reason why that won't taste fine. So, not the end of the world. Oh, and these apples look great. I would have picked these ones myself, definitely. So, pretty good. Hi, it is Tuesday night. So far, so good with the challenge. Tonight I've got leftovers of the noodles with the pork, which was delicious the first time, so I'm pretty sure this is gonna be great. And then my mum got a heap of mangoes in a fundraiser, so she gave me a mango. So I'll probably have some of that for like a dessert after dinner, which is awesome. When you're trying to be stingy and cheap on groceries, being given a free mango is like hitting the jackpot. So that's convenient, and yeah, haven't needed to buy anything extra, and sticking to the $50 challenge so far. Yum. Okay, I am definitely failing the $50 grocery challenge. I have gotten to Friday. It's Friday morning and I have been eating the things I prepared and said I would, and it's been great. No extra spend. But that's about to change. I have my nephew coming to stay with me. He's doing his first sleepover at my house, which I am super, super, super excited about, but I gotta buy food for us. Yeah, I'll be going back to the grocery store to get some dinner stuff, some breakfast stuff, maybe some treats. I'll show you guys what I get, but yeah, this budget's about to blow, definitely. Well, I look hot. Hopefully you can hear me over the aircon and the fan, it's warm today. Okay, so I've just gotten home from the shops. Guys, I have failed miserably at the $50 grocery challenge this week. Just miserably. Let me show you all the things I just bought. Milk. I don't buy a lot of milk, but my nephew drinks milk and he's coming to stay tonight. So then I also, I could have got the cheap nuggets, but I got the dino nuggets. My sister and her family have lived in America for the last however many years. So my nephew was born in America during COVID. He's 3 now and they've been back for a few months. And so this is the first time he's staying over at my place, and you know, the first kind of season in our lives where we get to spend a lot of time with him. So of course I spoiled him, and you know, I wanted to make tonight really fun and special. So dino nuggets all the way. Then I also got us some potato gems. I did do the Chico Woolies brand for that one. My nephew is obsessed with fruit, so I got him some raspberries and he loves cucumber. So these can go as the sides for our otherwise not so healthy dinner. I got us some pie clips for breakfast tomorrow. And some M&Ms, because literally this kid is getting spoiled. He's getting all the treats. Basically, he's coming over for like a movie night. We're gonna watch the latest Paw Patrol movie and eat chocolate and dino nuggets and chill out. And I also got some Super Dupers. These are not for tonight, they won't freeze in time, but I just like having them in the freezer. They were 40% off, and yeah, they're just like a nice refreshing treat when it's hot, and it is hot right now, so picked up some more of those. All right, so I did the math, looked at my receipt, tallied it all up, and the total I spent this week was around, or pretty much very close to $96. So almost double the $50 that I was trying to spend. So all this has done is make me want to get better at spending less and finding hacks and ways to cut down. Obviously having my nephew come stay and wanting to buy particular certain special things, that added to the cost. But I'm going to try this again next week because I really enjoyed the direct to boot shopping. I think that's a great way to do things. I enjoyed the online shopping experience, and I think anywhere I can be cutting down on grocery costs is really beneficial to me at this time. So yeah, if you've got any tips or tricks, if you know any ways I can be slashing that grocery bill, let me know. Because I am all about making the most of my money and making it go as far as it can in this current climate. So thank you so much for watching. It really helps my channel if you subscribe and like, so please do that if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.